Yep, I guess that's to you, Director Rao, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Worship. I guess I just want to give Council a quick update of where we're at. Things are progressing pretty fast with respect to the multiplex. So currently in the middle of design development. Some of the things we've worked on is locating the building on the site in the right location. Reviewed some floor plans with rec staff. The architects were here last week, so we did that. Lots of good comments back on that. We're going to be reaching out to some of the user groups, the Timberwolves, and I think the swim team, just to confirm some issues with that stuff. But it's going very well. Last week we went to Moncton, meeting with the construction manager to review all kinds of details, a whole day session on it, trying to get some, I guess some efficiency on some costing and materials and things like that. So I know Council was interested in, the outside and what's going to look like. We're not there yet. We'll be coming back with that. So yeah, next steps, the architects will be back. We have sometime in November, we'll have some updated drawings and some updated costing as well. So just, I felt we should update is once a month. Big project, lots going on with it. So lots of meetings being held every week. Myself and Dayton Pratt are involved quite a bit. It's taking up a lot of our time, but it's well worth it, I can tell you that. So if anybody has any questions, I guess it was, be happy to answer them.
Thanks, Director Rao. I'd open the floor to any questions or comments from members of council. I guess maybe just one from the chair, Director Rao, is when would you expect the next decision point for council? Like both when and what might that be?
Yeah, we're going to, Your Worship, working on confirming some materials, what's available, I guess that sort of thing. So hopefully in November, looking to come back to council, the architects are, and hopefully at that time. Yep.
So it would be about materials?
Well, I guess the architects did say, some members of council want some input in some things, some decisions. Outside, they mentioned, a couple of different variations, that sort of thing. They're working on a list of decisions that council could be involved in. But really, there's a lot of work that they're doing, and every day. So there's a lot of I guess not a lot of decisions to be made. I guess council has made a decision on what's gone in it, so that was the most important part, I guess. Just to let you know on that and set the budget. So those are the two most important decisions. But we're working on a list to come back and see what we can have you guys incorporate into it.
So the design itself, though, that will there be a final vote on design, or?
Your Worship, I'm not sure. I guess can you maybe explain a final vote on design? Just because, council has determined what's going in the facility. They've come back with a rough idea what it's going to look like, and they'll come back again with some outlines and stuff. But basically, the floor plan has been set and things like that. I guess
yeah. My recollection was that the last vote was to move to a more detailed design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is now underway. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm not asking because I expect to be. I'm just asking for clarity. So if we voted to action a more detailed design, I would assume at some point we would also vote to accept or approve that design, but maybe not.
I guess maybe, yeah, and you're right. That's fair. I guess that's why I want to give an update, just to make sure everybody's have some same expectations. I guess it's a large project. It's our first iteration, and probably our last for a while on something like this. So, when they come back again, we can certainly talk about it again. Expectation of council and things like that. I'd be open to that, but I guess things are progressing really fast, and it's full steam ahead for this project. We're looking at breaking ground in November to clear the site and things like that, to get ready for April. But things are progressing fast. I guess maybe we can have another conversation of what expectations are once we get a list from the architects of your input.
But so just to finalize this, the only sort of specific design question that's outstanding, other than potentially approving details, is that there were two exterior treatments presented, and to have a decision on that, is that?
Yeah, so far, Your Worship, that's yeah. Yes. Okay. So far, yeah.
And maybe it's not you, but maybe it's to Ms. Harding. Are we still working on an announcement plan for this fall as well?
Yeah.
I thought Ms. Harding, did you want to respond to that? You're on mute if you are trying to answer. Okay, well, we can follow up on that. Yeah.
Follow up that,
Okay,
Your Worship.
thank
Yeah.
you. Any other questions from members of council or comments? Okay, thank you, Director Rao. Seeing none, we'll move to the next item, which is dangerous unsightly premises authorization to take action for one